Hey everybody, welcome back to Kingdoms Reborn. Now it is very typical about this time that I start looking for names for my city, and if you guys have a good name for a desert city, let me know. On the docket for today, we need to finish up the Forester so that we can get into probably wheat and foreign trade and possibly beer brewing. We're getting to a stable point with food, so we need some more houses and we need to kind of maintain some things. Let's go ahead and sell off 120 wool. And we'll go ahead and pick up some coal just to try to keep on the balance here. Maybe we'll go 100 and 140, something like that. Keep it in the positive. Try to get the money back up, and then we'll speed boost that. Thinking we need at least one more house, if not two. Let's build a road out this way, kind of build it towards the water so that maybe we can put our dock over here, and we'll go ahead and temp a house right here. And I don't want them to build it, so just gonna pause it real quick while I do that, and we'll build a house right here. Now what we're going to do is this will probably be a market in the future, and then we'll build another house here when we're ready. Think that we've upgraded these with stone, which means we should pick up some brick. We'll need 90 brick to get all of these things, and let's go ahead and get one more labor. I think that that's kind of one of the bottlenecks that we're going to run into is we're going to not be getting all the wool and things from everything. My big concern, what do we have? We have 8 adults, so we have 6 people actually working. That is pretty much 2 for the forester, or for the fruit gatherer, 2 for the 2 sheep, and 2 for the actual farms. My big concern here is that we're not going to have enough to actually make things happen. Let's whiz through these cards. Not that I actually want any of them quite yet. We'll go ahead and trade off our next set of wool. We'll go with another 140, and just to make sure we have enough coal for the winter, let's go ahead and pick up another 100 coal. I want to not use wood as long as possible, and hopefully we can get to the actual forester before we get to this point. I know the forester kind of is a moot thing for this faction, but it's still better than nothing. Go ahead and close that off. I should start picking up irrigation pumps, but they're kind of expensive. Let's go ahead and drop that hunter. I am getting to the point of where the actual, I think it's upgraded pest trap, which only does 30%. I don't know that it's worth having the building there. I'm just not very sure about that. Let's sell off pretty much all the wool we can sell off, and let's go ahead and buy some tools before we are out. Let's do tools. I don't know what I was trying to type there, and we'll go iron, and we'll just buy that right down to, yeah, that works, down to 30. Get a little bit. Yeah, need more tools. I was thinking that we were getting close, kind of trying to keep everybody alive and not actually paying attention to it. Our coal is okay. I want to kind of keep an eye on it. Yeah, out of tools, out of tools. Food is low. Let's sell or pass on these cards. We got our actual tools in, so I think we're ready to sell off what we can sell off for wool, and let's go ahead and buy some beef. And we'll just try to make it even there. That works. Let's go ahead and speed boost that. I do want to start pushing the population ever so slightly up. Not like terribly quick, but at least a little bit, so that we can try to get some other things going other than just having the bare minimum. The other fruit gatherer going would be amazing, and do want to replace some of these books with passion books just to kind of keep my happiness in the neighborhood. And we do need to get enough books to actually get for the fruit gather filled up. So that's kind of on the docket. Let's go ahead and take those immigrants. Ooh, worst cards we could get. Let's take that motivation. Let's drop it into the fruit gatherer. This is actually going to hire them up, and we must have picked up a kid in that group. That's a little bit of a bummer. We do need one more house, and we'll probably only build that one house, and we'll leave the other. That'll give us 16. The other 3 people are homeless for the moment. Let's sell off 200 wool. Let's pick up 40 cannabis. Will give me a little bit of money. Head, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Yep, pretty much. And since we don't have the card that gives us money from wealth in the bank, I'm going to not worry too much about keeping money. I'm just going to maybe bring it down that far, because we are going to finish the forester relatively quick here. And when we finish the forester, we'll be able to start planting up our date trees, and everything should be on the smoother part of the game at that point in time. Let's go ahead and sell off that wool, pick up some clay, as apparently we are out, and our food reservoirs are low. Still to be expected. We're probably, as I said, it's going to be the middle age before we're in a really good shape, and we're we're not quite there yet. 4 houses, we need 10 in order to advance. Hopefully, I was hoping by year 5 we'd be stable, and we're on the edge, but not quite there yet. We do need to get some coal, so we'll sell off whatever wool we can sell off, and we will pick up some coal, and we'll just buy this right to the point. Gets us a little bit of money, and with that we can do an upgrade. We'll pick up wheat first before we pick up foreign trade. So we'll go wheat, foreign trade, brewing, and we do want the forester card. I think that we go ahead and place it right here. Yeah, we are going to have to pick up some clay, and then we want to set this to cut non-fruit trees and prioritize planting fruit trees. We'll just go ahead and speed boost that, and I think we're in a decent shape where we can sell some herbs this run. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll sell maybe 200, and then we'll pick up the clay that kind of fills in the gap there. That works. And let's go ahead and expand out our fertile area just a touch. We want to keep expanding this as far as possible. We'll start to go this way as long as we have the money. Let's go ahead and get rid of our cards. Let's get rid of our wild card there, and we'll go ahead and trade for some. What do we need for coal? Guess it doesn't tell us what we need for coal. Let's sell 140. Let's pick up 100 beef. That's only enough for 5 people for 1 season, so it's nowhere near what we need. This is gonna finish, and we probably should pick up some stone pretty quick here so that we can upgrade this. I know it's kind of a moot thing to actually do it, but the quicker they can get planting, the easier everything is gonna be. Let's go ahead and sell another 140 wool, and then we'll pick up some more coal, and we'll just pick up that 100. Do need to speed boost that. Hopefully that will maintain so we don't lose too many people. I don't want to go back to the cannibal card, so we just want to keep that going. And we're 200 shy of where we need to be per year for food, so we are like nickel and diming it. We did gain an adult. What we lost was it looks like we lost 1 adult and 1 child. When spring hits, we're probably going to gain another adult or 2. Let's go ahead and speed boost these fruit gatherers, and I do want to make sure, let's go ahead and switch them to normal. I don't care for meticulous, and I've done some testing, and I don't really see that it does a whole lot. Let's pick up that passion book. Let's just go ahead and drop it into that fruit gather. That gets us wheat seeds. We'll go ahead and activate it, and we'll go ahead and get our foreign trade. Let's sell what we can sell here, and I think we need to pick up some stones in order to get ready for foreign trade there. So I think it's somewhere around 100. So we'll sell all of the wool this run, and then we'll go ahead and speed boost the actual building there. We could build a farm over here for wheat, and just in preparation for when we get to the beer brewery. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do 6 by 10. 60 is about the right spot. Wheat's good. We'll let that do its thing. We did have somebody die of starvation, and we are getting different trees in here other than the ones that we actually want. I think what happens is they actually go through and cut them down when they grow up a little bit. Let's get rid of the wool. Let's go ahead and pick up some tools. We probably need 30 would be my guess. Yeah, we have the money to do it, so let's go ahead and pick that up. The next trade, we're gonna have to pick up our stone. Let's see if it actually tells us what we need for it. The trading port takes 90. I don't think that we have enough stone over here. Plus, I don't want to divert my labors. Well, maybe just a little. I don't think that we have enough stone, though. The nice thing is, I think this only trades 240. I think the actual port, trades somewhere in the neighborhood of 400. So it's quite a bit better, and will help me micromanage the trade a little bit better. Let's go ahead and sell that. I do need to pick up coal for the winter, so we'll go ahead and pick up 100 of that. Have room for just a touch more. I guess we'll pick up just some dates to go with it. Actually, beef is a little bit cheaper, so we'll go ahead and go with the beef just to max it out. Let's go ahead and sell that wild card. Let's go ahead and get 1 more farm on this side. I don't think that's going to be a whole lot of wheat this year, but next year will be a decent amount. And then when we get to the granary, it will actually level out quite a bit better. And any little bit helps at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and get beer brewing. We're going to pass on the port. We're going to pick up we're going to pass on the post. We're going to pick up the port. And I do want to place this. Can we place it right here? We can. Let's go ahead and drop it right there. Let's go ahead and just pass on that. We'll pass on that because we're not ready. We need stone. Absolutely need stone. So let's get some. and we'll just kind of try to get it right down to the break-even point. Let's go ahead and speed boost that. We're having people starve, so I do need to do some trade and get some food. Hopefully this is like one of those sad things, but hopefully we're losing kids and not adult. That's kind of a morbid thought. Let's sell 100 of the medical herbs. Let's sell some of the actual wool. Let's actually sell as much as we can, because when this gets done building, we'll speed boost that. We can actually put a bigger order in over here. Let's speed boost. All right, let's do a trade. We'll sell off the wool, pick up as much beef as we can. So let's do that. And we'll just keep speed boosting it. Yeah, people are leaving and people are dying of starvation. All I need to do is keep probably at least 12 adults, and we're down to 9. This is not good. These trees are gonna start being productive, and then we'll be able to start expanding out this way. We do have a little bit of money, and we can maintain quite a bit more actual ditches. I know I called them aqueducts. We'll go down this way. I think that's gonna give me a 6x10. I think that's a good space. Let's take those immigrants. We'll take a motivation book. Let's upgrade. And what does that give me the ability to do? 360. So not quite as much as what I was thinking, but at least it's something. And we'll pretty much pick up as much lamb as we can. Speed boost that. We will tear down the trade post at this point in time, and we'll go ahead and get rid of that card. Just go through these real quick just to get them off the deck. I think everything's filled with cards that we can fill with cards. Let's sell the wool. That's a given. Let's pick up coal next, and we'll try to make 60 work until we're ready. I think we're running into issues where we don't have enough laborers, because we don't have production per season, and the laborers do the actual harvesting there. So maybe we cancel that, and maybe we cancel this, because maybe they're so focused on trying to do other things, they're not actually doing what I need them to do. Yeah, see, now that they're not focusing on other things, they're slaughtering the sheep. So hopefully that kind of breaks it even. Looks like these guys are starting to actually pick up and go. I didn't realize I was missing a book in there. Let's put that in there. Sell that wool that we have, and then we'll pick up some tools. We'll go ahead and drop that. We will get our tools. We'll go 30. Gets us a little bit of money. I don't think we need to expand our ditches any further quite yet. Our palms are getting a bonus yield now. They're not quite to lifespan yet, so I don't think they're going to be productive yet, but it's good to see they're getting a bonus yield as they're growing. I'm going to bite the bullet. Well, we do have some wool now, so let's go ahead and pick up whatever we can pick up for lamb there, and let's go ahead and speed boost that. Like once a year I'll be able to trade for luxuries versus trading every couple of minutes. Let's pick up we'll sell another 100 medicine, and then we'll pick up some coal. Hopefully we have 15 adults. Hopefully we didn't go too far there. Yeah, we'll go negative 37. That's fine. Speed boost that. I don't think it's speed boosting it twice actually does anything, but it makes me feel better. Let's try not to lose any more. Oh, this is going to be ugly. It's going to be the immigrants that are saving grace pretty much. And then hopefully by year 10, we'll be at an immigration office. Once we're at an immigration office, we'll just get immigrants every once in a while. That's the beer brewery. I don't think we can go for furniture, powder, or basic tools this episode. I just don't think that we're going to be able to do that. Beer tax will get us money. Not that it's going to be a whole lot. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's get the brewery. It will go right there. We'll accept the immigrants. We'll take the passion. We'll throw it into the actual beer brewery, and we do need to buy some clay. So we'll sell off that wool. We'll pick up some clay. I think it was 30. Let's go ahead and pick up 60. Coal's okay. Let's see what we can do for tools and try to keep it in the positive. That's perfect. Go ahead and get rid of that wild card, and let's go ahead and speed boost the building of the brewery. We will be making wheat into brew. So last episode, I think that by picking up, I think it was cannabis, it took us from 6 to 17. So that's kind of our hope, is that it will take us from 12 to 30, maybe 40. We do have some homeless people, so we're gonna have to address that fairly quickly here. We do have stone, and takes less, and then we'll pick up some stone in our next trade. It looks like we're ready, so let's Let's pick up 100 stone and let's go ahead and sell off whatever remaining wool we can. And we do have a little bit of money that we can build out our irrigation ditches. So let's go ahead and do that. That should allow them to build over to here. This area is getting to look nice and green. And look at that. We have some food. We're at 1,700 food production. 770 is from our 2 fruit gatherers there. Let's go ahead and sell off that wool. We're going to sell 100 of the medical herbs. Let's not sell quite that much. Let's buy 30 more clay. We'll just max this out. Yeah, 84. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and place in a storage yard. We'll go right here. So they'll build that fairly quickly here. I think I have enough clay to actually make that happen like right now. And I think we're going to have enough people next year that we can build up another farm right here. Yep. For some reason, I thought it said 9 by 6 and I was getting freaked out. I was like, how is that one 10 by 6? And that one's only 9 by 6. Immediately winter hits and we're out of food again, but that's okay. We do have some money. Let's go ahead and buy some coal. I think we need roughly 100 to make it through the winter. And we're just going to sell off whatever we can sell off for the wool, and we'll go ahead and speed boost it. And then I think that year 9 we can get down our clay farm, our clay pit finally. You know, I think we're in that neighborhood and maybe get another house because we do have a lot of people walking around that are homeless. We are capped out on our adults, especially if we're getting to a point now where food is stable. So let's put one more house up here. And what we'll do is we'll leave a walkway in between so that when we get to shrubs, we can put shrubs or something in between. Let's take the immigrants. Let's take that passion. I probably should have taken the sustainability, and let's go ahead and do the fast molting. Let's throw the passion book in there. So we're doing 7 for 7. Not quite what I wanted, but it works. And let's just go through the cards real quick. Not ready to build anything more. What we're going to want is we're going to want a forester soon here as we're starting to actually move in the right direction. I'm actually pretty happy with this. We do have some extra laborers, and let's go ahead and sell off all of our wool, and we'll pick up some more coal. We'll just go right to the limit. That gives us actually a good deal of money. Only 5 more for the irrigation pump. We can definitely put an irrigation pump over here. We can put them like relatively close to each other, but because I already have existing plants down here going good, I don't want to get too far into them. Let's go right there. I will need to pick up a little bit of stone. So we'll go ahead and grab that. I think it said it took 100, and we'll just pick up the 100 just to kind of make it happen. We're a little bit hurting for food. And the nice thing is we're getting our harvest right now, so people will get some food. And maybe we'll go one more sheep ranch now that we have, you know, we're kind of breaking even. The nice thing is we are producing pretty much like spot on what we're using. So now it's just kind of making that transition to more productive. Beer tax will be good. It will make our income kind of over the edge a little bit. And that way we'll be able to actually maintain our irrigation pumps without having to lose money. Now let's speed boost that so it finishes so we can start putting in more ditches. There we go. So let's go ahead and build those up. This one's probably, yeah, we're going to go across the road there and then bring it across. Nice thing about this is it now will show 54, and this one over here will also show the updated. So they do connect, they do work good together. We are out of tools, so let's go ahead and trade off any wool we can get. Let's grab some tools, and we'll probably need to get about probably 40. And let's go ahead and speed boost that. Yeah, I need more tools. It is just going wild that we need more tools. So I think I'm seeing the food actually pop up above where we have a little bit of food from time to time. So I think that we are at an okay place. I don't think we're at a good place yet. I think we're at an okay place. We're now starting to produce luxury. So we're starting to get into the, you know, level 2 houses, and we're starting to expand out our green area. So I think this is a good spot to call this episode as we start on basic tools, and we drop our beer tax in there. And then where we're going to go in the next episode is we're going to get that other sheep ranch down, and we're going to expand out our actual irrigation ditch system so that we can kind of keep our our date tree is kind of moving in the right direction. This area is looking pretty good now, so we're probably gonna mothball this forester and build a forester over here and turn this area into probably like a sheep ranch in here and some forest, build some houses in there, and then the rest will kind of be to be announced. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you in the next episode.